Hey folks, it's Eric from Belgrade Beat, and today we're going to explore what I like to call a yugomall. So these are these sorts of areas of the city. I don't know what the locals call them actually, but I call them yugomalls because they're kind of like these commercial slash residential. So you can see there's a big residential building or two or three that are on top of this thing. And what's down below? There's this. Now it looks really creepy. If you aren't used to, Belgrade and all this stuff, like this looks creepy, but it's not. There's a nice place called Audio Boutique here. There's I don't know what this place sells, but apparently they're open. But yeah, I can imagine during the heyday of Yugoslavia that this sort of commercial space, which is pretty right down two stops away from the main square, in the center of the city basically, but it's just full. Okay, so obviously there's residents here, there's a little sort of like market here, there's also a bigger maxi. There was like some sort of goth club here, but I don't know if they're still open here. And this is brand new, I think, opened this year as a shooting range here. So, yeah, basically, there's a little Stefana pub here, billiards club, Phoenix, yeah. And overall, like a rundown feeling of desolation. But I said these places inside, like, reasonably okay, but there's rarely, if ever, any people in there. It's very rare to see many people in there. And lots of little spaces here that are just boarded up, closed up, and sort of like out of business. I would really like to see, yeah, but they do make a effort actually to do some sort of street art type stuff here to make it look cool in some parts of it. This is where the post office of the neighborhood is actually, and right across from the post office there's two money changing places. So that's good. Right, so it's just like, okay, a little jewelry store here apparently, and tanning salon, all these random little small businesses that I guess have nowhere else to go. More jewelry, I don't know. And yeah, so they put these colored umbrellas here as a way to sort of make it look kind of artistic, I suppose. And it's just like, yeah, it is a place. There's like all sorts of like gyms and stuff as well. You can see sort of like this is the top of it, what it looks like. And yeah, what I'd like to see is some entrepreneur who would come and completely revitalize one of these spaces. This sort of did happen, the one that's right off of Trg Republika, the main square, Republic Square. They turned it into the Belgrade quote-unquote design district. And that's an interesting one to visit because it's very much like this, but it's very much, I don't know, so-called gentrified and rejuvenated. But this one, I don't think I've ever seen anybody in this kafana, but they're open every day from 10 to 5 p.m. I don't know why. Sometimes I get photocopies done. Yeah. Here. And, right, it tells a story of some past sort of affluence that the city might have had when this place was happening and hopping and yeah, which slowly starts to be the case in some parts now. And so yeah, you can walk up here and there's lots of places where people have obviously been drinking wine and peeing and stuff, and yeah, this is what constitutes the public space between the apartment buildings. Lots of street art / graffiti, some of it artistically interesting, some of it absolutely awful looking. Of course, pigeons. I think there's more pigeons in the city than people sometimes. Yeah. And lots of people have sat here and smoked lots of cigarettes. And my favorite part of this whole complex is right here. There's an outdoor workout place where you can do calisthenics. And so I come here a lot. I mean, I hang my gymnastics rings from here. And, basically just like build up that muscle. And that's really good. This just appeared like 2 years ago. And I'd like to see that, there's benches here where you can sit at any time of the day and drink. There's a gas station over there that has 24-hour beer for sale. The Maxi in the building here used to be 24 hours until Corona shortened the hours because people apparently only get Corona at night. And that's basically it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this tour of what I call a yugomall. Catch you guys later.